Eating for healthy cholesterol levels is way more delicious than you probably think, and this easy pesto salmon recipe is something you should make right now. I'm gonna show you how to make this recipe, and I'm gonna give you an entire list of foods to add to your shopping cart. Let's get started. We are starting with this beautiful bowl of tri-color tomatoes. You eat with your eyes first, and so leaning in on produce like this just makes your meal feel so much more fun. From here, we are gonna go ahead and add in some sliced shallots. Shallots are a little sweeter than onion. They have a bit of a garlicky taste in there, so they're a nice addition to this meal. From there, we have some olive oil to coat everything up. Last but not least, we have our salt. So back in the day, people thought you had to eat low-fat everything. You couldn't eat any foods that contained cholesterol in order to eat for a healthy heart. But that's just not the facts. Leaning in on the right kind of fat is key, and loading up your plate with colorful fruits and veggies, healthy whole grains, and healthy fats like what you'll find in salmon is a great way to lower inflammation in the body and in return help lower those too high cholesterol levels. I'm gonna move this to the side and work on my salmon. The nice part about this salmon recipe is that it cooks in no time at all. We are gonna give this a spray. So we're just gonna evenly space our salmon fillets out, give them a little wiggle once they're on the pan to make sure that oil is nice and even on the skin there. So here is where our healthy convenience items come in handy, and it's what keeps this dinner nice and quick. We have some pesto here that I just picked up from the store, and I'll just layer this on top of the salmon first, and then we can go ahead and spread it out. It's totally fine if some falls off the edge. It'll just be more flavor for the veggies underneath. I love having pesto on hand for quick flavor to meals. And what's nice is that if you don't use up all your pesto, put it in the freezer. You can use it in so many different ways. You can mix it into some whole grain pasta. You can add it on top of a sandwich, whatever your heart desires. From here, there's one last step to do. We're gonna go ahead and arrange our tomatoes and shallots around our salmon, and then pop this in the oven, and in literally 12 to 14 minutes, your dinner is done. While this cooks, I'm gonna show you some more delicious, healthy, anti-inflammatory ingredients that will help lower your cholesterol to give you all the inspiration you need to make healthy happen for you. Let's talk about some of these other great anti-inflammatory ingredients. Having high cholesterol means you have a buildup of plaque in some of your arteries and blood vessels, and that can increase your risk of heart disease. Too much inflammation over time, called chronic inflammation, can worsen those plaque levels. These are just a few of the many delicious things that you can be incorporating into your diet. Fish, especially salmon and tuna and sardines as well, are higher in those heart-healthy fats. So incorporating them about 2 times a week is key. We also have healthy fats in the form of olive oil and olives. Chia seeds over here, pumpkin seeds, peanut butter, or any nut butter. Those all contain those healthy fats that our heart loves and needs. Another thing, don't forget about your herbs and spices. Herbs and spices contain their own potent anti-inflammatory ingredients. They also add tons of flavor really quickly, so you can use a little less salt, which is something that we could all use a little bit less of. Next up are high fiber whole grains, beans, and legumes. So fiber does so much good in the body. It helps us to feel full and satisfied after a meal. And fiber helps to keep our gut nice and healthy, which can play a huge role in decreasing inflammation levels all over the body. The #1 thing you can do for your health is to eat more colorful fruits and vegetables. So not only are you gonna get fiber from things like berries, but you're also getting anti-inflammatory components as well. And the more color you incorporate on your plate, the wider range of antioxidants you're gonna get from those foods. And lots of research looks at specific fruits and veggies and shows that they really do help to decrease those inflammation levels and help support healthy cholesterol. One of my favorites are tomatoes. They're high in vitamin C, believe it or not, just like oranges. And vitamin C is a great anti-inflammatory ingredient. I love fresh sliced tomatoes on a piece of toast with some basil. It's so good. There's so many ways to enjoy so many of these delicious fruits and veggies. I just heard the timer for the salmon go off, so I'm gonna go get that. We're gonna plate it up and we're gonna dig in. Yum. Love how colorful this is, and it smells amazing. I'm also pairing tonight's dinner with some pre-cooked brown rice. You just make it in the microwave. Now we're gonna fill in with our gorgeous veggies. And these tomatoes are just slightly burst. I know they're gonna be nice and sweet when I cut into one. We are gonna top with some toasted pine nuts. I toasted these ahead of time. Really easy to toast nuts. All you have to do is put them in a skillet over medium-high heat and just let them toast away until they get some color like like you're seeing here on these ones. Parmesan cheese as well. Yes, cheese you can eat a little bit on an anti-inflammatory diet because research says eating foods with cholesterol doesn't increase your cholesterol levels. It's more so about getting the right balance of those healthy fats, eating fiber, and lots of colorful fruits and veggies. One last final step before we dig in, we're gonna go ahead and pinch off some lovely, fragrant, fresh basil here. Yum, this fresh basil just adds some nice color to the plate and some extra flavor. And now my favorite part of all, we're gonna give it a try. So good. And that salmon melts in your mouth. Those cherry tomatoes got even sweeter when they cooked in the oven. The pine nuts add a nice little crunch. And of course that basil pesto and fresh basil adds so much flavor. When you're told you have high cholesterols, it can feel overwhelming. But you just saw how easy it was to make this delicious sheet pan dinner in literally 20 minutes. And you don't miss out on anything. You have all the delicious foods you could ever want. So hopefully you're feeling inspired and excited to make some tasty recipes on your own. You can find this recipe plus so many other anti-inflammatory recipes on EatingWell.com. Thanks so much for watching. Happy cooking, and I'll see you next time.